Well, hello, folks. It is 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning. We are back with our Euro Truck Simulator 2 career mode save with the Custard Haulers. We're just on the side of the road here. We just pulled over so I can have a little chat with you. And we are going to be having a look at the reworked area of Germany in 1.50, the Rhineland. Now, we're here in Dortmund, and what I was going to be doing in Dortmund is picking up a job, and you can see that's behind us in the sat nav on the right. But I got to the end of end of the road, just outside of the spot where we delivered in the last episode, and I saw what you can see just up ahead, those two no entry signs, and I thought maybe this could be a hidden road. And you know what? It bloody well was. So we're going to start off, folks, with having a little look at this hidden road, and then we'll sort of get into the episode and pick up the truck. We're going to do a couple of deliveries today within the Rhineland. So that's Duisburg, Dortmund, Cologne, and Dusseldorf. So it looks like we can take a right there. We'll carry on here. We'll see what this is up here. Apparently this isn't even on the hidden road map, so that's interesting. Always fun when that happens. Right, so okay, so that's just back there. Okay, so it's not really an exciting hidden road. There are some absolute corking hidden roads, it has to be said, in this game, but that is just one of the smaller ones which goes into one of the industries. So one of the big things they've changed in this area is industries, because this area is very industrious. So they have really kind of made it true to life, which I think is going to be very, very exciting. So that is our hidden road. Not the most exciting one we're ever going to see, but there it is. If you're interested where that is, we'll just have a show you on the map. So it's this little Liebherr factory, and you've got this little hidden road. That suggests to me there's going to be a bunch of those, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. So we're picking up something from IKEA, and then what we're going to do is make a delivery down to Cologne, and we're going to take this route here. So we're going to pick up this photo opportunity, and then we'll come down here, and there's another photo opportunity down here. So we're going to pick up both of those things, and then we're going to take a trip from Cologne down up here into Dusseldorf or Duisburg, perhaps to Duisburg, and we'll pop off into Dusseldorf as well to have a look at that. Looking for hidden roads and anything else we can find along the way. These journeys are going to be pretty small. So as you can see, it is just 4 miles to pick this up, and actually the trip down to Cologne is going to be really short. So I'll see you in a second as we get into find our first location, which is picking up our truck cargo from IKEA, and I managed to just damage the our cab there, which isn't great. So I'll see you in a sec. So okay, here we are in IKEA. There is a place to sleep there. We don't actually need to do that, but this IKEA is a bloody massive thing, and we're just going to pull in here. And yeah, as I was saying, one of the big changes they've made is around the industries that are here. They've added additional industries. There's been an airport put into Dusseldorf. Why can't I get through this? Right, that doesn't seem to be working. Let me figure this one out. Maybe what's PKW? Ah, we need to be on the left side. LKW, I don't know what that means, but it looks like the signs didn't add up. Right. Okay, we'll go and collect our truck, and we'll be back when we get there. Okay, here are our IKEA trucks. It's just I haven't had a double truck, a sort of something like that, for a little while. I think maybe I should have a little look at doing one of those. I've not seen one for a little while, which is a little weird, but here we go. There we go. We're connected up. And so this is just going to be empty pallets that we're going to be taking to Cologne, so nothing particularly exciting. So let's just set the route, because I think this is going to be important. Yes, we want to go this way, but we do want to go over past this. If we can do this by doing something else, that's great, but if not, that's absolutely fine. So this will be good. It is only 81 miles, 2 hours 42, so it's not going to be a ridiculously hard journey for us, but I think we're going to have fun along the way. We're going to be looking out for hidden roads all the way, of course we are, and we'll also be taking up any photo opportunities or anything like that we can, just seeing what they've actually done to the game, these kind of improvements they've made. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how we get out of this little area, so we'll just hold things just a good second, just so we can actually make sure we can escape. I think we might need to go right here. Yes, we do. So we go round here. So folks, this is what you have to do. If you're coming down here, you need to go out this little route down here. There we go, folks. Right, we'll move on a little way, because I think everywhere we're going to be going, at least initially, will be places that we have been before. But we will hit some new territory soon, particularly that sort of scenic photo opportunity, which won't be too far away. And we've got a little train track that we're going over here, which seemed to confuse, it just seemed to confuse the route planner there, rather strangely. Okay, folks, well, I'll see you in a bit. We're not going to go like overtly seeking hidden roads, because I could just go down there and see if there's anything there. We'll just kind of wend our way and see what we can see. So I'll catch you shortly. Wonder whether we can go up here. Looks like we can. Hidden road, or whatever the photo opportunity is, just on the left side, which I'm not seeing at the minute. What is he doing? So something just on the left side, which we're going to have a little look at in a second. Which is just over there, and perhaps just in this gap is where you get to see it best. So we'll have a look what we got here. It's the Florian Tower. I've got to say, I don't know what the Florian Tower is. So there we go. First thing picked up. So interesting little bit of road as well. We can just kind of head up there, which probably made the view a little bit better. And we will be taking a right, not too far away, as you can see. We've got the road towards Dusseldorf and Hanover, just on the right side. Interested to know your thoughts on the rework in this area. Obviously, the focus, as I said, was on infrastructure and just general improvements to the industries in this area, but I'm not sure how much work was done in other places. Love to get your thoughts on what you've seen, areas that are interesting to go and visit, if I haven't done so already, because I kind of want to do maybe this episode and one more here before we head off. So if you can point out some areas that we don't cover in this episode that might be interesting, particularly around hidden roads. Don't give me the exact location, but if there is an area, general area where they are, you can point me towards those and I'll see if I can find it. Would really appreciate that. Anyway, folks, we've got about 2 hours to go in this job. Ooh, Oh, bums. I mean, he knew what he was doing. Well, this is kind of nice. We're heading down towards Cologne. And you can see we have we've got to come off on the right here, just about make that. And we're going to go round the way, but there is a... Yeah, we're going right here. Oh crap, we missed it. Right, I'll see you in a bit when we sort this out. Right, we've come all the way around. Right, let's see if we can actually make the right turn here. We need to go down this way. Right. And right, where we go? We're going this way. This way, right. Okay. Jesus Christ, that took far too long. Right, so we should, on the right side, have something that we can potentially take a photograph of. Ideally, I don't want to have to turn right. I want to be able just to take a photograph of it and then turn left, because that's where our location is, but we'll see whether we can do that. Right, let's see if we can do this. See what we can see here. Right, the Köln, well, it's the Cologne Messe, or the Deutsch Station, which I think might be a railway station. Is that all of that area there? I'll put a picture of it on the... we might well go past it better than that, but I will put a picture of it so you can see what that's all about. And we're going to take a left here now, because we don't need to see that. Potentially we might be going past it to do a pickup for the next delivery anyway. So right, let's get down here, and I'm just going to sort the map out. Right, so not far to go, just 3 miles, 13 minutes to get there. I'm not sure we'll see anything in the meantime, so I'll see you when we get to our destination. Okay, so we are heading into this industrial part of Cologne. We'll see a lot of office buildings and factories around here. Nothing particularly exciting. We will be taking a left up here and all the way down to the bottom. You know, obviously if there is some sort of hidden road out here, we will be exploring it. For example, is the road on the... No, that's not a road, that is a railway track, so that is far from a hidden road. So here we go. We've got to deliver this somewhere in this this area. Again, this looks really nice, doesn't it? They've done really well, as always. Always massively impressed with kind of what they come out with. And you know, the question is down there a hidden road? I don't think it is. But what we might do is, once we've dropped this off, it's just go and have a check. Just pull up to it and see what we get. Right. We've got what I think is not the hardest reverse parking job in the world. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm hoping I can impress you all with my expert, well, maybe not expert, but... So that's pretty straight. So we want to just turn it a little bit. Maybe a little bit faster. I think I may have turned that too slowly. I think I have. We'll try again. Come on. Turn. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's not the best. It's not the best. I certainly am not the best at this, but we got it. Okay, so we are going to be taking some oil filters up to Duisburg, which for our second job, which means we are going to be missing Dusseldorf. And I think what we might do in the next episode is have a little look around Dusseldorf. But today we're going to be looking around Duisburg as our final destination. So we need to pick these up first. And again, what we will be trying to do is, first of all, we're just going to have a little look whether that location across the road is somewhere we can go into, because I did see in one of Zilla's episodes that there was a hidden road where you went up to a barrier and the barrier went up. So we'll see whether this one is doing that. No, but it was worth a look. So we're in the DHL facility here, looking for our truck. There she blows. Again, nothing particularly exciting about this truck. But we'll get her locked up and ready to rock, folks. Right then, we are going to be heading this way into Duisburg, but I do want to have a little look at that particular viewpoint. So we're going to add a little bit of time onto our journey, which is absolutely fine. So we're going to take a right. No, we're not. We're going to go left here, because this area down here is one. But it's a little bit of road that we've not been on just yet, so we'll do that, you know, in the effort to cover as much road as possible. We will do that. Right, folks, we're on the wrong side of the road. Other than that, it's all going well. Right, folks, yeah, so we've got 2 hours 24 to get there. That's with our little change of route. 79 miles, so another short delivery. But remember, we're wanting to see what this area is all about. I've enjoyed it so far. It's not particularly pretty, but you can certainly see the effort that they've put in the context of the of industry, which is so important in this area. So we're going to go forward. This is an area that we've driven on previously. Nothing particularly exciting here, so we'll move forward until we get to one of those areas which is new terrain, and that will be perhaps up here when we sort of get towards Duisburg. I think in the next episodes we might have a little look around Dusseldorf, and we might take a delivery from Dusseldorf somewhere else outside of that, and that will probably be enough of the of this particular area. But as I said, let me know if there is some part of this area that I should be looking at that I've missed. Maybe a hidden road, maybe a secret viewpoint, because there are a few of those that I've seen. We found one in Bern, but there was also one that I saw in Zilla's episode in his ETS2, not ATS2, in his ATS video on the Montana map. He found one there, which was rather cool. In fact, there's loads and loads of hidden roads in that Montana DLC, which is very exciting. I think it's Montana, isn't it? But really enjoying his look through there. It's a lot of fun. Right, folks, see you in a bit. So I think one of the really big changes they have made to this area is a lot more reflection of the road networks in this area. So there's been some really complicated junctions, and you will find some really complicated junctions. This particularly being one as we're heading into Duisburg. You can see there on the left is where we're sort of heading towards. We've just crashed. I didn't see that, but we're going to be heading to the right just up here in a second. So we are pretty much in Duisburg, but I mean, it's very nice, isn't it? They've done some really, really good work here. It's not pretty in the way that many of the other areas are, but you can really see the sort of industry and the change in the various landmarks they put into the game. You know, you look at that, it does look an industrial town, which is rather cool, I think. So we're just gonna skip round here, and then we're gonna head off towards that viewpoint, scenic viewpoint. I suspect it's not going to be that scenic. I think this is just going to be the industrial city of Duisburg, which isn't, I don't think, the most exciting place you'll ever go in your life. Anyone who's been there, correct me if I'm wrong, but we'll head round the corner and we'll appear at that viewpoint that you see just on the left of the sat nav. Well, in saying what I've said, we've come off the road and this is what we've got in front of us. What I've really enjoyed, and it's a very small thing, but it's kind of cool. Ooh, thank God we didn't go a little bit further than that. Is the graffiti on the various places? Yeah, it does feel pretty lifelike. There's a lot of graffiti underneath in the tunnels, underneath the overpasses, all that sort of stuff. What you'd expect, and yeah, I don't know how realistic it is, sort of, you know, whether it actually makes sense for graffiti in that area, because presumably there is some geographical sense to that. But I've enjoyed it. I think it looks rather cool. Right, see you in a sec. So you see some more on the left. Badil. I don't know what that meant, but I suspect it all is supposed to mean something. Oh my, that is pretty darn cool. That's a huge cathedral. So I'm guessing the photo opportunity, and we can see the Florian Tower is behind us apparently. Hugely impressive. I don't know quite what that is, but I'm sure we will find out in a second. Not sure if there was maybe a view secret road down there, but I'm not gonna go down there. We'll just have a look at this. It's Duisburg city centre. I don't know if I'm saying that right. There might be a little route round the cathedral. I think there might be, actually, folks. Sort of through that little area. We might have a little go through there. What is this? This looks like it's a building, sort of historic building, and that's kind of what it looked like. I mean, that is so cool, isn't it? That is so cool. I mean, haven't they done that amazingly well? What is that? That is rather cool as well. No idea what that is, but is that residential? Anyone got any ideas on that one? I'd be interested. And you can see there, that's done really well. Also, the central part of Duisburg, you can see the tourist information signs, the underground signs, the all those other areas. And look at this, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? They've done so well. Just feels like Germany, that does. Screams Germany. Yeah, look at that. Right, we'll head off, and we're just gonna we can. Right, so I will see in a second. We're heading all the way to our final destination, which is just down the road. I feel I'm potentially missing some hidden roads along here, but we'll say a bit of rain dropping down now. So is there something on the left there? No. I suspect there is a hidden road somewhere in amongst all this stuff. Some of them are really easy to see, some of them are really hard to see. Right, this is... oh, what is this? It is a roundabout with a tram track through the middle of it, which is... it's an interesting sort of set of circumstances there. Lots of stuff going on here. Feel there must be something around here that's hidden road-esque, and we're just down the road. There is our final destination. We won't do a reverse park here, we've already done one. I think we'll just chuck things in there and we will be done. Yeah, I'm enjoyed perhaps Duisburg more than the other two cities. I felt there's a very nice feel. I think they've done really well with the centre of this city. It looks absolutely stunning. Particularly that cathedral. Really impressed with that. And up in front of us, what is that? Oh, it's some giant warehouse. Possibly the DHL warehouse. That would make sense. A lot of... right, what's this? We've gone too far. It was out there on the right, but a nice little turning point here, and we can just come into here and we are all good, folks. Not sure if there's another... sometimes you actually have some areas that you can sort of hidden roads that come from these sort of locations, but I think this looks pretty good. So we'll just finish things up there. And there we go, folks. So another short job. We've visited a couple of the locations that have been reworked. We've gone from Dortmund. We saw a bit of Dortmund. We saw a bit of Cologne, and we saw a bit of Duisburg. What I think we'll do in the next episode is we'll head down to Dusseldorf. Maybe have a look at the airport, because that's been put in, and we'll also have a look at this photo opportunity, and then take a job out of Dusseldorf, perhaps somewhere else, maybe to Luxembourg or something like that, or maybe to Belgium. One of those jobs that we can then take it back into Switzerland to get the next one of the Trades Connections event. We've got 7 out of 10 there. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.